also mentioned that these are Norman trick steps and they are trying to kill you. I almost hit my head.
I keep coming off. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Watch your head. If you look up, you'll be able to see the drain and completely exposed to the elements. Female, but she didn't want to be captured and imprisoned for the remainder of her life, so she made an escape. One snowy night, she dressed all in going, and then to the safety of Wallingford Castle. Now she was there. Stephen then died. Now, about 500 years after Matilda was here, the Civil War. Well, hey, at this time it was between King Charles I and his Parliament. Now, King Charles all locked up together with they couldn't actually lie down. They had to simply sleep where they stood. So pretty
Step. Oh my God. Too dark. Too small stairs, look. Too small and too high. How are we gonna get down later? How are we gonna get down? How are we gonna get down here? Oh dear. It's so too small this place. Ah, there you are. Oh dear. What is? Too high stairs, look. Too high. How are we gonna get down later, Brad? There, look. Too high. Oh dear. There. That's better. Look, it's too high.
You know we're going back down that road.
When this tower was built, we would be looking in that direction towards the River Thames, because that's where the Vikings came from. So we'd be up here looking out for their boats. And if you do look
Yeah, man, take me video me.
the trees on top are probably about as high as the keep would have stood before it was made. But if you do look in the direction of the mound, the green spire behind it, there are some lovely cranes. If you look just to the right and down from them, you'll be able to see a tower with a flag on top. That is St. Michael's North Gate and the other surviving Saxon tower. One of the East Gate is now would be where High Street. The Eastgate Hotel is today, and the South Gate is where Christchurch College is in the nice dome.
I thought it would be more like an old style, but there's an old modern building.
If you look in that direction, the curve round towards very ugly office building, and that's probably where the Castle Halls would have stood, and then they went right round to New Road, which is the road from here, off to Nuffield College, and that's probably the circumference of the castle. There would have been two moats, one around the mouth and one around all the walls. Then all that earth was packed into the mound and then covered with clay. And the castle was built by 200 Saxon slaves. A good amount of manpower. Do we have a land at the windows? Many of them are just holes now. With some of them do a vague cross shape. We have restored one by the flagpole, so all of them look like. And they would have been able to be used by both longbows and also crossbows to shoot arrows down at anyone invading from below. And the average English archer would be able to fire an arrow every 3 seconds. So pretty quick.
It's very thick wool, isn't it, Mims?
They're not modern buildings.
Yes.
This is the Oxford Castle and Prison.
Look at them with the modern ones next door. I think the castle itself is very much the same. It's got modern, or pretty modern buildings next to very old ones.
Yeah.
But well, everyone's had enough up here and taken as much in as possible. We'll head back down. If someone wants to go first, and then I'll look up the doors behind everyone. I'll let you all go down.
Get down, Brad, get down.
So start counting.
Wow, it's falling down. So, I thought we get a lift to go down. Too small. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Look at the stairs there. Very tiny stairs and very long walk. It's a long walk. Look at this. This is the Oxford Castle and Prison. Look, stairs, very small. I'm going down, no lift. Thought we going up. I thought we going down with the lift names. Because we went up. Oh goodness, so I fall over here, break my leg, break my neck. Look at that. It's too slow. Oh dear. Come on, hurry up. Sorry, in the back. Be slow. There's a lot more stairs here.
So we go all the way down, right?
Yes.
We're going down?
Yeah.
Look. Oh my goodness. Two tiny stairs, look. Too scary. Oh, hang on. Minus. Some more stairs. So, yes, we're not even down yet. Oh dear. How did we get up here? Oh. So, I'm a bit slow.
Well, you must get your exercise.
Yeah.
How many times a day do you do this?
6.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Time doing it today.
okay, good.
But it does get easier when you do it.
I'm sure.
Come on. We're nearly there. Be careful. Look. Thank goodness it's we made it. Oh. Thank goodness. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Look at the floor. For the thing. Sorry, hold you back there.
Thank you very much.
Say it now. Where is the... Say it.
And we now
Thank you.
going to go. There's still more.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That was an hour.
We're now going to do more stairs. We're going to go down to the crypt.
And you go look there. Huh? Just hold it. There they are. We're going down again. We're going down.
Very.
Yeah. Did you go up the top?
Yeah.
There is two small stairs.
Yeah, small stairs.
This is we are in prison, Oxford Castle and prison, guys. Guys, yeah. Touring on a
So we're thinking of using in Oxford is going to be the present. Sorry.
So welcome to the crypt of St. George's Chapel.
look at this.
The chapel would have been above our heads and was built a few years after the rest of the castle. So the majority of the castle was built in 1021, the chapel in 1074, so not long after. But it wasn't built because Robert Boyley was a particularly religious man. The story goes that one night as he lay sleeping in his bed, he had a dream of the Virgin Mary standing at the end of his bed pointing down. He took that to mean that he was going to hell. So he had the chapel built so that all the prayers would atone for his lifetime of sin. And he even paid for the monks to pray for him 100 years after his death. There wasn't just worship that was going on in the chapel, it was also a place of learning. It was the first centre of higher education in Oxford, and in fact predates the university by about 100 years. And one of the most famous teachers who was here was a monk called Geoffrey of Monmouth. And he wrote a very important book back then called The History of the Kings of Britain. Now, this book, who don't think I've heard of it? Well, it actually featured the first recorded version of Merlin and Arthur. Of course, the tale has changed quite a bit since then. But in Geoffrey of Monmouth's version, Merlin and Arthur never actually met. Merlin lived a few hundred years before Arthur and simply prophesied the coming of the king. Excalibur was never mentioned. Instead, King Arthur wielded a spear with rum. I think why they changed the name. But none of the learning or the worship was done down here. This is where you came if you were dead, because this is where bodies were prepared for burial in the graveyard, which is just through that wall. So that's why this is known as the most haunted place in Oxford, because we are in fact surrounded by the dead. So, those that want to use a ghost hunter, we have had ghost hunters come here. If you can smell beer or alcohol while you're in this crypt, it means you're being visited by a monk called Brother Bernard. He used to prepare the bodies for burial, and it said also enjoy a drink while he was down here. Other visitors have reported feeling a hand in theirs while they're here. That is the ghost of a little girl who apparently is rather lonely. The most haunted part of the crypt is the corner over there. People have said that when they take photos of it, these strange flashes of light. I myself know nothing down here. I wouldn't particularly want to, but do feel free to come down after the tour and see if you can see anything spooky. And now, of course, the chapel isn't there anymore. It was destroyed shortly after the Civil War, and the crypt was buried for centuries. It was only rediscovered in the 1790s when Daniel Harris was governor of the prison. Now, he was a very modern man, a revolutionary. He had the wild idea that prisoners shouldn't just be sat around in prison getting ill and dying. They should have put to work so they could learn new skills and then rejoin society, honest, hard-working citizens. So he had the prisoners build D-wing, which is the cells above us today, and as they were digging down for the foundations, they came across this crypt. Now, Daniel Harris was also quite a keen archaeologist, and he wanted the crypt to be preserved. So he had the prisoners lay the very uneven floor, as well as extending the crypt slightly. So, if you'll notice, the four pillars just here are a bit different to the two here. The four that are here are the original Norman pillars, and that's why they have more decoration on them, and they are a little bit older. They've got more staining on them from centuries of people's fingers touching them. Whereas the ones the prisoners built are quite a bit plainer and a bit more boring. But I do think that the prisoners did quite a good job at copying the originals, considering that they weren't trained Norman stonemasons. And if no one has any questions while we're down here, we'll head up and have a look at those cells that the prisoners built. If you follow me, we'll head up. Thank you.
Nothing from my side too.
You can sit down, there are some benches around the edge, so do go in, you can sit down.
Well, yesterday something.
So these are the cells that the prisoners built. They have been modified slightly by Victorians, but they would have been roughly look like this. If you're thinking this is nice and spacious, very nice, they would have been smaller. This is actually two cells that we've knocked together, so you can see where the wall would have been, and that's why we have two doors and two windows. However, I'm not going to talk too much about the cells themselves. I'm going to go back in time just slightly to 1577, talk about a man called Roland Jenks. Now, Roland Jenks was a Catholic bookseller living in Oxford, and he thought it would be a great idea to start spreading anti-Protestant propaganda about the Protestant Queen Elizabeth I. Now, he was arrested and brought here for his crime of insulting the Queen. Now, prisons then were only really used to hold people until their trial, and trials would take place about 4 times a year. So Roland Jenks eventually did go in front of a judge, and he was sentenced to spend 3 days and 3 nights being pilloried by their ears for having a foul and saucy mouth. Now this is a pillory. And if you were sentenced to the pillory, your hands go through the hole, your head through here, and you do that a little bit now, everyone will look at you and laugh.
This is the prison cell, guy. Prison. This is a jail. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, look. And they hang you there. Look, guys. Okay, guys. Oh, God. Okay, guys. Guys, thank you for joining me on my tour. I see you soon. Thank you very much, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. Bye.